And if we lose them, we are definitely screwed.
Survival.
You gotta be kidding me. Seriously?
Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents
An eternity of futile struggle or penance for my unspeakable transgressions.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Darkest Dungeon here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. I have to be honest, I have no idea where we are gonna go today, so I am gonna go take a look at who might potentially want to join our town of Hamlet. Let's take a look at the roster here. Our level 3s and 4s are missing some form of a front line. I mean what do you call this class? Abomination, right. Is like the only person who can do that, but here we have men-at-arms, 2 Hellions, we have even a Vestal here, so a large variety of heroes. We don't have any proper shield breaker, but it's actually not the worst idea and not the worst quirks. The Grave Robber unfortunately has it a bit worse, but yeah, I'll take a look at what's available. I prep the party and then we'll talk once we can see what the episode will have. So I know that the last episode was basically a boss battle against the Siren, but I'm really considering going against the SwineGod here. The thing is, unfortunately, our level 6 Vestal has super high stress, and if we are going into warrants where lots of the pigs can cause stress, theoretically, even if we have our lovely Jester here or our Crusader, this might cause some issues. So I'm really considering taking the level 4 Vestal. So let's take a look at what are her talents. If they are properly leveled up, the same thing can be applied for our lovely Jester and the rest of the party. And one more thing, which is the gear. Yeah, so she would need to be level 5 in order to be eligible. No, we do not want to go against the Prophet. I might choose switch from the finale and solo. I will use this probably on like the last engagement. If I have you in the 4th position, then you cannot be utilizing the illumination. Therefore, we're gonna switch it to the dazzling light, but most likely what you will be doing is just healing the party. You, my friend, will need to definitely manage somehow stress with our Jester too. What are your camping abilities? That is also important to check now, especially in the champion level raids against these enemies, which we are going against. What the heck was that? Okay, so you have Sanctuary, you have the Tiger's Eye, a Mockery. You know what, actually one thing which I wanted to take a look at, because there is a blueprint, I believe. One of the buildings allows you to like have more respite points. Yeah, so unfortunately this is for Hellion, Abomination, or Leper, and it would require 300 of the crests, so I can forget about that. This one, Antiquarian, Occultist, Plague Doctor, plus skills to their abilities. No. This would be actually nice. Okay, Granary sounds... Torchlight is more beneficial, even that sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm just afraid I do not possess the necessary amount of collectibles to pull that off, so we are gonna go against the Wilbur and the SwineGod. We're gonna take the Leopard to deal with the Biggie, and I would love to see therefore him being equipped with the Beast Slayer ring. The Crusader. This will be an interesting one. And let's put something useful. Okay. Minus 10 stress. Okay. So the stun will basically be just there because the damage is reduced, but her healing is greatly increased, which is really nice. I would love for her to have the added speed, so the stuns are basically just not gonna be a thing for her. Or theoretically, we can give her this to, or you know what, let's go like this. The Gesture. Gesture is one of my favorite classes. We can play around with the lucky dice, and the death blow resist chance is nice. The stress skills will definitely help us out, so let's go with the Bright Tambourine. So that's these two. You have this. What would be another cool thing? Let's go with the Virtue, and you have this. Okay, so oh man, this is gonna be a tricky one. Especially because we do not have a proper party member that can hit the back row of the enemy. This is where most of the pigs which deal the stress are located. So we're gonna have to somehow burn through the enemy front lines in order to make our way to them. Man, I'm really thinking that some form of a ranged unit would be great here. But I'm just gonna go with this, see how it turns out. Might be one of those why did I do that and not go the better way type of episodes. I did lose quite a lot of party members as it is. I'm not the most proficient at this game, unfortunately. I really wish I was, however. This is a beautiful game. Okay, let's put the food here and let's start stacking up the items just so that we know we have it all. Holy water, a torch. Let's take like 2 of the laudanum and wish me luck.
The great thing I had managed to bring through was brutish and stupid. Moreover, it required prodigious amounts of meat to sustain itself. But this was only a trifling concern. After all, I had a village full of it. A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Okay, so this can be tricky. The SwineGod is either here or here. If we won't have any scouting throughout this mission, it's gonna be hard to determine as to when should I try and do the camping. But I'm actually thinking it would be too damn convenient for the SwineGod to be located over there. And this is exactly what I was talking about. I hate the fact that the madman is all the way at the 4th position, so I need to keep attacking whoever is at the front with the heavily reduced amount of stun, I'm not sure if the skeever would even be potentially stunned, but it did manage to work. Okay, so the horror would be a great thing to get rid of. I should have gone with like some boost for the party, but okay, she might be stunned there. Okay, surprisingly enough, she was not. And how about you would let me go finally? This is kind of getting out of hand here.
Inspiration.
Let's give some healing to our lovely leper. The bleed is definitely taking its toll. Really need to get rid of that stupid horror. Okay. Debuff this. And let's go after the madman since he's so conveniently placed here. Let's get rid of the damn horror and let's try to chop down the madman. So the stress dealing unit is out of the picture for now. We can do with one more buff for the party and then I'm gonna try to start dealing with the stress. That's a nasty hit there. Beautiful attack from the leper. Let's see. Meat hooker is gone. Yeah, so the lack of her skill will basically cause us to heal less, but I'm really hoping that we will be able to sustain the party. I mean, there are more talents scattered throughout here to sustain themselves, so we should be a-okay. That's 50 stress. Not really sure what you wanted to do with that, but okay, let's reduce some of the stress. It's only the 50th turn. So let's see the stress go down dramatically here. That's another heal. And now we can get rid of the skeever.
As victories mount, so too will
okay, we're gonna take the trinket for the Houndmaster now, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. Unfortunately, this was trapped, but he was smart enough to resist. I cannot help it. I'm actually gonna go for that place and see. So I'm risking greatly because if the SwineGod will be there, that will cause one big of an issue. And that is that if I do not camp, I might lose out on some of these boosts and buffs. We're gonna burn this and get something. Okay, God-fearing, really nice. Okay, so Thunder will be once again a goal. We're gonna go for a buff this time. I'm not sure if she will be able to stun the drummer, but because he already, or it already had its turn, I'm not gonna waste time trying to find out. God damn it, dude, come on, you're supposed to be my heavy hitter here. This is gonna especially suck if the, yeah, you are gonna stun her. But this is gonna especially suck if he's gonna miss attacks on the SwineGod. I really hope I will not see that happen. Let's go after him just so that we can start applying some of that bleed. Let's see if we can stun it. Beautiful job there. And we are gonna go for attempt number 2, which did manage to work this time. I'm thinking I might attack with the Crusader. I'm gonna probably try to use the Gesture to reduce his stress levels. I mean, he has 43 points, so that is a bit high, and I don't feel comfortable with that. That's 8 points of bleed, so he is gone. The Slayer has only 1 HP left. You know what, let's reduce the stress on yourself there, pal. Ain't you supposed to be dodging with the lucky dice or something?
The wounds of war can be healed.
Okay, so how do we want to do this? We are gonna reduce the Crusader stress. We're gonna try to reduce the Jester stress. I'm gonna heal the party here.
Of war can be healed.
If I have the opportunity to cheese this, I'm gonna cheese this. That's a lovely hit there. Really lovely. Yes and yes. And you can read about the Journal of Darius. And we can move on. If you want to read it, maybe pause the video for a bit. Okay. So, I was correct to assume he's not here, but there is a secret door, so we are gonna return here after we are done dealing with the SwineGod, and now I'm quite sure he is in here. I don't think he would be here. It's too conveniently placed. This would provide you with more obstructions on your way there, so I'm quite sure he's gonna be in that lower corner, because that way the game can throw in a whole lot more engagements your way and catch you off guard and deal some damage to you and your party. Okay, so there's another note from Darius. So once again, consider pausing the screen. We're gonna hold on to the Lognums. So far there were plenty of stress dealers, and now there's even a freaking witch. So let's go for the boost. This will give us more speed, so I'm hoping that our party members will be able to go before the enemy, but apparently
death waits.
Not the case.
Lapse in concentration.
You know what? Let's just go with the heal. The witch has a big dodge on her and some resistances, so I really don't want to waste a turn with that. Nice dodge there from our two party members.
Destroyed.
Crusader has boost against the Unholy, which also qualifies for the Skeletal, which was with the two occultists here, so that is why I did what I did. We are gonna attack the champion, and I will most likely try to utilize the AoE attack with the leper for the first two rows so that we can clear out the skeletal corpse too. This way she is nicely and comfortably sitting right in front of even the Crusader's blade, and thanks to the bleed I'm quite sure she is goner.
Decimated.
Oh man, this is annoying. We're gonna ditch the emerald for now. Okay, so we are gonna do the camp here.
Circle in the dark. The battle.
So first thing which I wanna do is Sanctuary. I really don't want any surprises. This is a great thing to have, so we're gonna buff him. And so we have a few talents here which reduce the attack or distress of the entire party. I'm not really sure if I should do the reflection. I mean, he already has the plus 10 accuracy, plus 8% critical. This would just double that. You know what? That would be actually kind of a glass cannon theoretically if it would work. And let's go like this. And I'm really thinking
the light, the promise of safety.
That the SwineGod is there, which means we are switching these talents. And let's see if I am correct or if we are gonna have to schlap all the way over there. And of course, the most unfortunate thing ever is gonna happen. He's gonna do the collect call, and I have absolutely nothing that can attack him at the far back besides our Vestal, who has reduced attack. So let's start taking down the highwaymen. The man-at-arms might put a guard on the collector. God damn it! Now if I will try to utilize the finale, one issue will come out of this whole situation, and that is that basically the men-at-arms will take the attack. So how in the heck do I want to deal with this? We need to keep the Jester at the front. This is just killing me. This is why I knew we need some form of a ranged unit. And okay, so I cannot attack him. Damn it. And now, of course, since Jester is not in the first position, cannot utilize the finale. So I might have to go with a solo yet again. This is just... yeah, headache is exactly what I would call this. This is one scary, stupid buff on that stupid highwayman. Okay, damn it. So my primary target here is the collector. If by some miracle the Jester would be able to deal some stupid amount of damage, I will be okay with it, but I'm not okay with it.
As the light gains purchase,
so he has recovered most of the damage. I'm actually really thinking about like skipping on this fight entirely and just walking around through here and getting to the damn SwineGod. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this. It's pointless. I'm not gonna win that engagement. The goal here is to get to the SwineGod. I do not have the proper party to deal with the collector, and therefore I would sacrifice most of the HP and the stress and other stuff of my party in order to win a small boss battle. So I really don't want to deal with that currently. We are gonna move you back here so that you can utilize those two talents. Please tell me. Okay. If there's gonna be another mini boss battle through this room or this hallway, I'm gonna actually get super angry.
a dizzying blow to
Okay, that was really bad. Might have to pop the laudanum here.
gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Move that, do this, heal the Jester. He's gonna definitely have to buff our party, because she's in the third position now. She's easy target for any of the porkers here to be reached, so we're gonna have to do something about their HP. The stress is not bothering me that much. The Crusader can help out with the heals, so it's not gonna be only the Vestal. Can you stop with this freaking horror thing? It's really annoying, to be perfectly honest. Let's go for another heal for the Jester. A leper will need to attack yet again. Beautiful dodge there. I did not see that one coming. With the leper's turn, I will definitely try to hit the madman. Problem is 11 points of dodge. Luckily enough, he was able to bypass that. Okay, so what do we do now? We go for another buff in speed and accuracy. We are gonna go and attack the Slayer. He has a big health pool. That was a beautiful dodge there. Beautiful work. Vessel will do a heal. Crusader will do a heal. She might be stunned. She's definitely... Oh, okay. She did not get stunned, surprisingly enough. Let's go with stress heal. She did have the horror, so that was definitely not the best. I'm thinking if I should utilize the finale on someone, and I'm really looking at the Skeever. It would be great to get rid of him, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna leave the Crusader here. I'm gonna attack him. Beautiful. So that means that the Slayer is getting the damage. I'm gonna do some more heals here. Beautiful dodge. Okay, I can live with that. So let's see if the finale can finish off
Well struck.
this bacon. And now some heals will definitely help us out. It's 11.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
Oh
battle.
man.
Seize this momentum.
So Shovel is
Push
staying
on to the
here. We
task's
can take the
end.
cultist trinket. How in the heck did I manage to swap it for 12 of our provisions? That would end up fairly badly
Wealth
for me.
beyond measure. Awarded to the brave.
Okay,
and the foolhardy alike.
debuffs. Let's get rid of those. And do you have these two talents? Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm thinking 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Reason why I'm keeping 4 provisions is so in case we get hunger check while we are trying to get to the secret doors there. I was hoping that we would be able to have that, but unfortunately enough for me, not the case.
Is a travesty.
So, situation is the same. We need to go after SwineGod and completely ignore Wilbur. No matter what you do, ignore Wilbur. This is why having an afflicted hero might be an issue, because they might try to attack Wilbur and kill him, which turns the SwineGod into one beast that is almost impossible to survive the attacks from. So yeah, this is gonna be a bit tricky here, especially if he keeps dishing out attacks like these. Can you stop like trying to stun my healer? Thank you. Okay, so we are gonna try to do a heal on the Crusader here. Wow, that's a beautiful critical. Beautiful. We're gonna keep the Leper here in the second position so that he can attack the SwineGod and deal some proper amount of damage. This can get her almost to the death's door. The stun is unfortunate because he is our second healer. But the 66 points of damage dealt to the SwineGod will definitely help us out in the long run. So his turn has passed. She needs to heal herself. You will continue to attack the SwineGod. Please dodge. That's a nasty scratch there. Please don't stun her.
About to break.
Beautiful. At least she's able to resist the stuns. We are gonna go for another round of buffs, and we are gonna go for 2 heals this round. both from the Crusader and both from the Vessel on the Gesture. I really don't want to see the Death's Door, especially due to the fact that I cannot guarantee that on my way back to the secret door there won't be one more engagement which might spawn in, or so on or so on. Plus with the stupid amount of damage we are being dealt, worst case scenario has just happened.
Precision.
Beautiful critical, beautiful. Really do not regret taking the Beast Slayer ring here. But these two might actually get to the Death's Door if we don't do something regarding the mark. She cannot do any heals, and you can heal theoretically the leper. But with the damage, yeah, that's two heroes at the Death's Door. And if we lose them, we are definitely screwed. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously?
In this sprawling tomb.
How is that even possible? Okay. I'm just so amazed, I don't even know how to respond or react to what I just saw happen. Because our main damage dealer is gone, so we will need to somehow by miracle pull this off using the Crusader. Okay, that's another Death's Door.
Injury and
we still have to deal with Wilbur. It's not like just killing this guy will finish off the entire job. The Crusader is... Oh, come on. So what exactly do you think is gonna happen here? Because without the leper, most of our damage is gone. Why are you attacking the vessel here? That's an interesting choice from the SwineGod there. I'm still not sure how the heck did we lose a leper to a freaking squeal, but okay. We need 21 points of damage. Okay.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
9 points of damage.
This is no place for the weak or fool.
So I'm losing the entire party. Looks like it. Did not see this to turn out like this.
As life
Interesting.
Terrible vistas of emptiness.
So it's a lost match. I'm quite sure I will not be able to deal 12 points of damage, especially if he keeps squealing at our Crusader. This is just a question of time. Yeah.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment. Where there is no peril in the task.
Well, this did not turn out exactly as I was hoping for. This has also set me back quite well, all things considered. Our level 4 vessel is gone, and we have lost 3 of our level 6 and well, 2 level 6 and 1 level 5 hero, I think. So yeah, this was quite the fiasco on my end.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
But unfortunately, that is the game. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think of some other strategy in how to deal with the champion level SwineGod. Also, the unfortunate thing is that we have lost a stupid amount of trinkets, so now I'm actually really considering going against the Shrieker so that we can recover some of them. But yeah, for more content, definitely not like this, consider checking out the channel. I publish content on a weekly basis. This is definitely not one of my proudest achievements, but this is the darkest dungeon after all, so literally something happens. So yeah, you never know what you might come across. But yeah, consider checking out the channel if you liked the episode and would like to see me fail even more miserably. Consider checking out the playlist. I have a bunch of episodes where I have lost the entire parties. But yeah, I think that'll be it for now. I'm just gonna go into the corner of my room and cry over the terrible performance and the fact that this will go on the internet. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Bye bye.